I think we only have my recommendations or my limitation slide and then the conclusion, so we should be good.
I think Abby also.
Oh yeah, her new one.
Kelsey, you'll have to make me host again to be able to screen share.
So sorry.
You're good.
What?
Say
Workers.
yeah, or like a demographic like middle-aged business women. Target specifically for them.
Okay.
Okay, do the slides look okay?
Yep.
Yep, okay. Good to go.
Right. Back to regular scheduled programming. Some suggestions for the future are, I think it would be helpful if a more additional research was done about when can delivery start for you guys. I know a big hurdle to get over right now is the insurance with the delivery drivers, and figuring that out before the decals on the golf carts can even be seen. So maybe holding off purchasing those decals until it's like a viable option for you guys to do the golf cart delivery. And then another thing would be the past monthly specials. What? So sorry. I don't know where my Zoom just went. Oh, here we go. So sorry. So past monthly specials, as well as like looking at which ones were popular for you guys. I think that would help determine like which types of foods and genres were most loved during future specials. Like for past monthly specials, looking at, I know you guys do like seasonally stuff as well. Maybe pumpkin didn't do good, maybe it did do good, looking at that kind of stuff. And then I think the project could like 1,000% be continued, especially since you guys are so new. There's so many ways to help you guys and continue for you guys to grow. I think some opportunities for future groups to help you guys pick up where we left off is researching popular vegetarian meals and vegan meals, and if those things cost more. I know like thinking about vegetarian and vegan meals can sometimes be kind of daunting because if you're not a vegetarian or vegan, like thinking about those options, you don't really know like what do people actually want. So maybe looking into that kind of stuff. And that could be a whole nother survey on its own. And then also researching common monthly specials for similar type businesses and if those businesses are better off. I know the comparison isn't perfect here, but looking at like something like Panera, or a similar type sandwich and salad type restaurant, if you could find like a smaller scale Panera type restaurant that would be similar to you guys, and if they have some really cool, different, unique monthly specials, I think that would be interesting to look into. And then also how many other businesses advertise at the baseball field, because the banner will be pretty decent in size. It would be 5 foot by 8 foot, and that sounds huge, but if it's next to 20 other banners, it might not seem as huge. So just something small to consider with that. And then also researching how many days the potential golf cart could be on display for you guys. I know during the winter, it's a goal to make that a delivery car. So during the winter, it'd be really visible. But also, do you want it out with the liability of it getting blown over or something? I don't know. We live in Missouri. The wind's crazy here. Outside, like how many days is it actually safe for it to be outside driving or even just parked outside? Little things like that. And then also, I think just a big thing overall, as another limitation would be the golf cart insurance. I think once you guys can figure that whole situation out, and maybe have enough funding to support that option, that will like really boost you guys in the future, I think. So some suggestions for the future. Thanks.
Okay, so then this is a last minute added slide that I put in after we visited on Friday, Hannah, Kelsey, and I. And so I think a good idea that would, or a great thing that you guys should do is possibly get a booth at the Columbia Farmers Market. There's so many like local businesses there, and especially if you're trying to get people from Columbia to come. I think since there are like older individuals that go to the farmers market, I think that's going to be a great way to kind of advertise you guys and kind of just show like, hey, like we're only 30 minutes away and like this is what we offer, something like that. And then also throwing a 1-year event. Since you guys didn't get the grand opening that you wanted, you didn't get to do the ribbon cutting and whatnot, I think a 1-year event would be super fun, especially since it'll be around like 4th of July and whatnot. And then along with like kind of the sign, like a great visual, I think would be like colorful paintings or writing in the windows to show like, these are our monthly specials right now. These are kind of desserts we have in, like you said, like you have pies on Tuesdays, I believe. I think that'd be kind of a good thing to put in there, kind of just show once again, like what you guys offer. And then when I personally was there, like I parked on the main street and then you guys were like around the corner. So I think a good way to kind of show like you guys are around the corner is kind of like a little sign like this. Cause I know you guys had a sign with like a finger pointing, I believe, inside to like the other room. So I think that'd be kind of cute to put it like around the corner and say like this, our front entrance is like around the corner, like Bluebird Bistro this way. And then those are kind of just like my last minute recommendations. And then conclusion. So our major research results were the banner is going to be a great marketing idea for you guys, along with the sign for the building and the logo decal on the golf cart once again, once the insurance is kind of figured out and finalized. And then pricing changes is going to be a great way to kind of determine patterns and trends with your finances and your profits. And then survey results, I think, is going to be a great resource to kind of keep on hand for when you work with future groups as well. So then they can kind of base their new ideas off of that. And also just for you guys to have and kind of see like what people are thinking and how they responded to the questions. And then once again, keep the research and effort going because you guys haven't even been open a year. So you guys have a lot of room and time to grow. And so once again, like the vegetarian, vegan meals to attract new customers, I think that's going to be really applicable to especially like a younger market, especially like people in Columbia and a college town. And then delivery, I think, is going to be a big one as well. And then we all just kind of want to say thank you for working with us this semester and giving us the opportunity. It was a great learning opportunity for me, especially. And yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for being so easy with this. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys. You guys have been great to work with throughout the entire process, and we really appreciate you guys' patience with everything.
And then if you guys have any questions or any concerns, you can go ahead and fire away.
Well, I just want to say a couple things. As you guys know, you guys are our 5th group, I think, that we have worked with. So I said it at our beginning of our meeting, but the groups that we have worked with through this project have started us from an idea all the way to what you ladies were able to come visit and see a dream became a reality. So first of all, you guys have done such a different aspect for us, and it's actually been not to downgrade what the other groups have done, certainly, but you guys have actually helped us in different ways. So ladies, the way that you were kind of taking over the marketing and the survey and the research, that was a different approach because that's the next step in the business. So once you kind of get financials underway, you get the day-to-day operations going, that was the next step. So you guys have been able to kind of open the door for us and get that going. So that's greatly appreciated. And then first of all, the financial part that you guys did, it has never been presented to us in that way. So that was really cool to see. We could look at those pictures, we could see the graphs. It was right there in front of us. The percentages were helpful to us to see. So in the past groups, the financial component of it has been so it's just really overwhelming because we're not financial people. So thank you guys for one, taking us into the next steps of what we need to do, but then also presenting the information that you found, even with the limited information that you had, you were able to present that to us in a way that's actually encouraging. And funny, you guys talked about increasing those prices because we actually did just increase these prices, all but the chicken salad sandwich, we matched to what you guys
Yeah.
suggested. So that's cool to see that hopefully those profits that you were able to predict for us, we'll see that down the road. So and I also just want to say that you guys probably are overwhelmed with the amount of work that you've got to do. And I know it's hard meeting together as a team, but the work that you guys have done for us will help us indefinitely. So thank you guys for all the time and the hard work and the hours that you put in on this, because it might seem so minuscule to you guys going forward.
It helps us.
It's us even further, both for our family and for the town of Centralia. So please don't take the work that you did for us lightly, because it was greatly appreciated. All this information that you have given us will just help us hopefully
Future, yeah.
hand this down to our children. So thank you very much for doing all that.
It's awesome.
No problem.
Will you guys send us this PowerPoint, or at least some of those financial graphics? And we were kind of writing down the marketing information and
Yes, we will also
Yeah,
be
so you guys-
sending you a full report in like
Okay.
a week or less, somewhere around there. Yeah.
I can send you guys, I know you said you're not financial people, but I can send you guys the Excel stuff that we have been working on, just to take a look at it. It has all those numbers and like the pre-calculations that got to those numbers, just if you want to mess around with, if you guys have new numbers you want to input and see how it changes things. I can send you guys that after this.
yeah, that'd be really helpful.
I do have a question for you all.
Okay.
I haven't stopped thinking about that pineapple sheet cake since I ate it. Is that a regular thing, or is it like only on Tuesdays?
Yeah, so that's actually, we got that from Tanner's mom. When we first started dating, Tanner was like telling me about his mom's pineapple sheet cake. And I'm like, I don't know about that, but now it's like a family staple. So when we opened the Bluebird, we wanted like something unusual, but wasn't something far-fetched that people would shy away from. We wanted it to be our like signature dessert, and that's it. And we actually were looking at the just the financial statements for the month of April tonight, and the sheet cakes alone brought us in like over $350. So that pineapple sheet cake is in high demand, and it's actually I think it like $279 total to make,
Oh,
and then one slice is $250. So we make a good profit off our sheet cake for sure.
Nice. So it's there
That
every
is
day.
nice.
Yes,
I'm
it
gonna drive
should
up
be
and
there.
get some.
Sometimes it sells out, but it's an expectation for our staff. If that's not in the cooler, somebody needs to get on it and make it. That's fun. I'm glad you shared that. Thank you for that feedback.
Yeah, I love it. It was so good.
Good. Well, thank you guys again for all your hard work. We really appreciate it. And we're looking forward to the next group that we'll get to work with and kind of continuing the recommendations that you guys put out there for us.
yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see you guys grow too. I'm definitely gonna keep watching the Facebook page and seeing, maybe hopefully visit again next year. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to take a trip
It's
over.
on the. Mhm.
Well, follow us on social media so you can see all of our new stuff and how
All
we're
right, yeah.
and then we wish you guys the best of luck in your life and in your college career graduation. You guys are going to do a lot of great things, we
Yeah.
can already tell. So best of luck, and come see us sometime.
You guys too. Have a good one.
Absolutely.
Thank
Have
you.
a good
All
evening.
right, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye, guys.